me and Tim were just talking, and we're like, wait, we need to go live. So, well, good. I'm going to go and get my table, bring it in here, so I can keep working on stuff. I definitely want to get to listing some of these items. I've got to list some shit today. So let me put this down so you can see me working. And then, I've got to do something with these. Okay. What?
It's so much stuff to like sort. I bought over 1,000 cards, and I already sold 140 when I was live on for my work from the show. That was pretty cool. I got to go live like from the loop stage in the VIP lounge.
Oh, cool!
And they had like all the multiple cameras and the backdrop and everything like that.
That's really cool. Huh. That's interesting. What's up? Look at it. Keith's right in there right away.
What's going on? Look, two-thirds of the Buy It All podcast are here. I don't know where Jimmy is.
Right? Jimmy, where are you? These. All right, bam. These. Oh. That was pretty good. I covered up a few spots, you know what I'm saying? You can see that big spot right there, but all the buff, like all the edge, got that all done.
I sold those Mark Nasons.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, $100.
That's not bad. Not bad at all. I've got it. Let's see. It's funny because another pair of Lucchese boots came in to my spot. I was like, yeah, I'll take those. So it seems like 3 pairs of boots from the same person all came in. I've got a pair. Oh man, I got a pair of boots that I'm like, dang. Okay, these got messed up. Damn. Dang it. How do I?
What's going on, LaDonna? But yeah, just a lot of like sorting and just getting. But I did a really good job of like keeping myself organized, like while I was like at the end of each day and during the show too. Like Big Tom sent up a case with Carrie for me, like one of those like rolling cases you can take to the show. Like I was able to keep like all my all my stuff I needed. So like after every purchase, I just wrote on the post-it note how much I paid, put it on the stack of cards, put it in the case. So like I was real like organized with all of that, and it helps a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
So now I'm just kind of like trying to get some stuff listed, and then it's a lot of like then I need to like edit and get a couple videos done. But it was wild, bro. It's so Like to be honest with you, they need a new convention center to do this.
Really, a new
That
spot.
convention, I don't think that convention center is big enough to hold it anymore.
Yeah.
And let
I
like
saw a bunch of pictures from it and everything like that.
it
And
looked like it's like okay, you saw the I'm sure you saw the like pictures and video of
the people stealing.
Lollapalooza.
Oh yeah.
That's what it felt like inside. But yeah, those the dad and his kid stealing. Oh, it's so bad, man.
I know, right?
So bad.
I saw that. And I'm like, ooh, that's not a good look. That's not a good thing. You should be going with your kid.
Jess has been photographing jewelry for me. I had a bracelet on my packing bench forever in a junk bowl, and it's a Miriam Haskell bracelet. It's like you hate when that happens, but you love when that happens because you're like, damn, I could have had this listed. Like this is a good piece, good buddy, and then the other half of you is like, well, I'm kind of stoked that I have this now.
Yeah.
I can sit and sell it.
Yeah, of course. You got it?
Oh man.
You have your webcam with tape?
No, it's like I just tried to show you my webcam on the camera, not realizing that I'm holding the camera. I was like trying to bring it around here to show it to you. Oh no. It's like there we go. That's about as good as it's gonna get. This is a sneaky. This is a sneaky thing. I've sold some of those retired unused Yankee candles before for like $50.
Wow.
What's going on, Chad? How you doing, bud?
Oh man, you're gonna hate this story. You're gonna hate this story, dog. You know what this is?
Yes, it's a fairy light.
Is this good?
Yes. How many do you get? Oh God, Cernoch, don't do this to me. It's too early for this.
I had two. This is what I have left of the one.
Oh, you broke
I
the
had it in
bottom.
a box, dude. I break stuff so easy. Had it in a box, literally like just sitting there. Literally like a pair of boots fell into the box, hit the top of it, and shattered the bottom. There's nothing wrong with the top or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But just shattered the bottom. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, no way that just happened. How much did I pay per candle? Oh, that's your...
Well, you could still sell the top.
Oh, yeah?
For
And
like
then this one has like a little chip inside it.
That's fine. Yeah, you should sell the tops and the bottoms for like $50.
Okay, that's what I was looking up. But I was just like, like what? Like, how did that happen? Why didn't you put it up on the shelf already? You idiot! That's how it was. I was like, oh, I can't wait to show these off. Oh, one's already broken. Great. First day I got them. All right. Ugh. I've stole the pieces before. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I got them both for $3, so, you know what I'm
Oh my
saying?
god.
Like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? You sold your amber for $130. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I just look. Here's my thing, though. I looked on eBay. There's tons of them, though.
You
Like,
gotta have you got that's where you come into play, Cernoch.
yeah, it's like,
Good picture, good title. Everyone I've had, including like pieces over the last like 3-4 months, have sold within 2 weeks.
okay. All right, I'll list it then. So I'm gonna list one. Market is trending down right now. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Latana. Yeah. I need trending up. I gotta look at, I gotta review these, yeah. Damn, I knew I put them in the wrong stupid category. You gotta put stuff in the right category on eBay still. I put these perfumes and colognes on there, but I know I shouldn't have done it, but I was just kind of like, let's see what happens. I put it in the collectible, like perfume, vintage collectible perfume thing. Not getting any traction at all. I'm about to switch those out. Whew. It's so humid in here. That dries up fine. Alright, let's get... My TRs went for 180 to 190. Alright, nice. Nice. That was the only thing I saw. And I kind of... When they came out, I kind of knew, like, that looks like something. So I just grabbed it instantly. Oh, there we go. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. We go. Okay, what I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna need to get one of my sons in here and start taking these boots downstairs. Oh, it's 9:20. I'm not gonna wait on that yet. You're right. Boots don't sell. You're right about that. Send them all to me. Oh, bro. You've gotta check out. I don't know if Jimmy showed you those pair of boots he showed me on the show last week.
I think I saw them down here by the computer when I was recording the podcast yesterday.
The one with the buckles going up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want those. I want to restore that pair. That'd be cool. That'd be real cool. All right, let me try this.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, guys?
What's up, Eric?
How are y'all? Finally got everything straightened out. Dude, last week we lost internet and phone service the rest of the day.
Because of the storms?
Somebody cut the fiber.
Oh, my goodness.
How did they manage to do that?
Who knows, man? Like, it's happened recently. So, last week I ordered Starlink. Because I have some friends on the island that have it. They're like, yeah.
Yeah.
One thing we do have here is a clear view of the sky.
Right?
It's one of the things.
Yeah.
They're coming Wednesday to set up.
Nice.
And dude, it's cheaper now too. Like I mean, it's crazy the difference. Is it Starlink like the bottom end package? It's like $55 for 100 gig.
Yeah.
I was like, man. And you don't have to buy the equipment anymore; they just send it to you. Yeah. So we'll see. See how it goes. Tim, are you still at Jimmy's? Are you at Jimmy's?
Yeah. No, I'm at Jimmy's. Yeah. We got here Sunday night.
How did Nationals go?
It was good, man. It's exhausting. It's a really like tough grind.
Yeah.
Like you don't really get a lot of sleep. I mean, like my sleep schedule's already all messed up too because like I have this kid. So like I get up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock naturally, but like I also get into bed a lot earlier.
Yeah.
So like there was like a few nights where like I go to sleep at like 11, 12. I'm up at like 5:36, and then you're on. Like my phone sent me a notification. It was like, basically, it was like, everything okay? Because you're taking a lot more steps than normal. I was like, I've never seen that notification before. But it was like, just want to make sure you're not like lost in the woods somewhere or something. But
Do you need us to send help?
I was like, on no lie, I was taking like, on average, I think it was like 10,000 steps a day. And it's like on concrete. So like, you're just like,
Oh yeah.
and it's a lot of talking, like you're talking to people the entire time. I was working too for the shop. So I did like a live on the, from the one of the stages there. And that like, so like the night before I was like prepping the like 200 card show. And like I went to sleep at like 1 o'clock, 1:30. I woke up at like 5:30 and then like did a 2-hour straight stream non-stop talking the whole time. And then went and chopped the floor. Like I was cooked. Sunday is a lot more relaxing, right? Not nearly as many people in the last day. And Rod left Sunday morning, so like me, Carrie, Dawn, and Jimmy, we like walked the floor and did like all the like free exhibits on Sunday because the lines are a lot less. Mm-hmm. So we got like free cards and we got our own personal cards made, cool. Stuff like that, and so like all that was a lot. Like Sunday's a lot of fun because it's a lot more relaxing. But then we had to drive to Jimmy's, so that's like a 5-hour drive.
You guys were in Chicago this time?
Yeah, so technically it's not Chicago. It's right outside Chicago. It's in a city called Rosemont, Illinois. So then we drove from there to Jimmy's house. And then you lose an hour because of the time change.
Yeah.
It was so funny. I heard somebody like saw a tweet where they were like, I just overheard a conversation on the airplane. How come it took us 3 hours to get there and only an hour to get back home? Or an hour to get there and 3 hours to get back home? It's like... So yeah, it was...
Like when I fly to India, it's crazy because you fly forward, you fly into the future, and then you fly into the past. So even though it's like a 24-hour journey, you land the same day as you took off. And you flew for it, like, yeah.
It's a wild, like, so like yesterday I was kind of just like, I slept in till like 8 o'clock in the morning. And then like, it's just like massive amounts of sorting. of stuff, right? Like
Yeah.
you have to like sort everything, and then like like most of the stuff I bought for the shop I already sold in my first live stream, but I have another live stream for the shop tonight, so I had like another 120
So
plus
was
cards.
your shop like? Did they already have somewhat of an audience over on that platform? Or?
Yeah, they're like one of the biggest streamers on that platform.
Nice, nice.
I think they're like probably the number two, second biggest on the platform.
Gotcha.
So we did really well. I mean, we had a really shitty time slot. We were live on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern or 10 a.m. Central on a Saturday morning. So, but we sold 140 items in 2 hours on a Saturday morning. So it wasn't that bad. But man, it was yesterday. I just was like cooked. I feel a lot better today. We went and saw Jimmy and Sonia's booth yesterday. Their booths.
Nice.
Gotcha.
And I went to go look at a possible card buy, but turned out to not be good. I opened the first binder and I was like, okay, there's some potential here. 1960s. And then, but like the cards were not in the best shape and there were like no real big names. And then I opened the second binder and it's like 89, 90s baseball. I'm just like, oh, this is getting worse. And then I opened the last binder and it's nothing but pro set football. And I'm just like, I was like, unfortunately, it's nothing really here.
Yeah. Anybody in the chat, like, does anybody do consignment? Like, do they have a consignment place that they can drop stuff? Hold on, I lost the chat. Where are we? Oh gosh. I'm in a different window. I can't even find it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I tabbed out. I can't find where I'm at.
eBay Live was crazy there too.
Was it?
Yeah, they had a dope setup. I saw Matt's card while I was there too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The craziest part was, so they changed the program for Tops. So they normally have what they like the national packs, right? Where like you buy a Tops box and then you bring it to the Tops and then they open it for you and then they give you a pack of cards for free. They completely got away with that and they did actual boxes of national cards. And they did one for football, baseball, basketball, soccer, and wrestling. So, like, you had to go, like, scan the QR code, sign up for the EQL, which is, like, a fair, like, drawing system. If you win, they automatically charge your card. You go back to the Tops stand later that day, and you pick up your boxes. Bro, there were people outside of the Tops booth, like, with just wads of cash, bro. Wads of cash. So, like, I won 2 boxes. One box I sold to my boss for cost. The other one was a basketball box. So I won it. I paid like $330. And I literally picked up the box, walked 10 steps, and sold it to a guy for 620 bucks. And you could do that every single day. And the prices of the boxes just kept going up. Rod's brother won like 8 like 8 boxes. He made like almost $1,000 just doing nothing.
Yeah.
Keith won some boxes too. I only won 2 though. The next 2 days I didn't get selected for any of them. That was a wild like reselling aspect of it for sure.
What was the? I saw a lot of controversy about the PSA booth.
So like PSA is already in a complete shit show right now, right? And the people like, so they had like same day grading and like
Yeah.
end of show grading. Like same day grading costs like $6,000
Jeez.
to grade one card.
Yeah. So it's got to be like a high. You better have a super high end card.
Yeah, and then they're gonna upcharge you anyways too, probably like another, like it's so stupid. But anyways, the line was insane on Wednesday, first day. I mean, it was wrapped around basically the whole like floor. And so then like the next day, PSA is like shuts it all down. They're like, we can't do it anymore. And then they told people they might not even get their cards when they said they were gonna get their cards.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many people didn't get their cards and did, but yeah, it was a fiasco.
Dang, man. That's crazy. Oh, Walter. Thank you very much. Sending out some Reseller Information Network memberships. I get to see all the lurkers.
Yeah, right.
Andy's so meta.
Wow, that's something I ain't heard in a while.
I know, right? $230 a card was stupid. Is that what was that?
That was for by the end of the show.
Yeah. Golly.
But people paid it.
Yeah. Wow.
That's kind of crazy.
What?
I guess in other reseller news, have you guys seen that about Facebook has a seller app now?
No.
Yeah.
Listen. I'll say this. I don't want anything to do with Facebook and their selling and their like.
They still owe me like $150. So.
Yeah, hey, you've shown us that you ain't capable of doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Like for me, like the biggest problem with that is that there's just no customer service. So like I can't do that. I can't.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Walter said it's a scam. Doyle, you said I heard it was not bad either. What did you say?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I haven't even tried it. I actually I got recommended a video the other day, and I was like, wow, that's interesting. It is interesting in the thought of, obviously Facebook has a ton of users, like, but the other side of it is just like you said, there's no customer service, which, you know, honestly, we've all struggled to a degree with the change of customer service with eBay as well. But
yeah, but you still
can finally get a hold of somebody at some point.
Yeah, and you've got some, like, they've got a lot of things built in already, you know? Man,
That's who I watched on it.
Who's you
Vented app and commercials, the same thing. That's being pushed pretty hard right now, too.
Yeah.
She said Justin Resell did a video about it. I think that's who I watched.
I mean, if I want to learn anything from anybody when it comes to stuff like that, that's the guy I want to watch.
I'd never even heard of it.
You never heard of Justin Resells?
No. I mean, I don't think I have heard of him either, but I don't think I've ever heard of Facebook. Like seller app. Prior to seeing that.
Yeah, Justin is like.
Apparently, it does AI listing. Like, that's kind of what the big whatever. Lonnie and Candace of Shed Flips are trying it.
Cool. I don't know.
That's somebody else guinea pig. I mean, right now, I mean, for what I'm doing, probably wouldn't be a thing. Yeah. I did get some stuff from my father-in-law's when I was out there this past time. Like this rig.
What is that? Is that microphone?
And radio stuff. Yeah. I got one of these. You know what this reminds me of? When I was in high school.
Oh yeah, like that's how they call your ass to the office.
I used like probably almost the same model hosting trivia back in the day. That was the microphone they had hooked up, and yeah, it'd be like, you know.
Today's lunch we'll have the peas, carrots, and fried chicken. Like here's the kind of older model of the same thing.
Yeah.
Click on, click off.
Those are probably good movie prop sales.
Yeah. Probably. If you need an 80s high school prop, here you go. I haven't looked at any of them, to be honest. And in the shed, he had some, this belonging to my wife's mom.
Barbie.
Old school Barbies. They're probably not worth anything, but they were in the box, so. Walter says, Tim, has Junior hit 5 foot for preschool yet?
Oh, it's crazy, man. That boy is growing so fast.
Sure, has your boys started back to school yet?
No, not yet. But it's soon. They started baseball already.
Yeah. Yeah, my niece, my daughter coaches volleyball for the school, so they have their jamboree on Thursday.
Wow.
Bro, what is up with people going back to school like this?
What?
But are people going back to school already?
Yeah.
I mean, if you play sports. But
bro, we didn't go back to school until after Labor Day.
That hasn't been a thing since the 80s, dude.
Yeah.
Nah, it was like that when I was like in high school.
Remember, August 20th was when they go back.
God dang.
Yeah, the kids here, actually teachers go back next week here.
Do y'all remember? Okay.
You're like, nah, y'all gotta wait until after the pools close. You can't be sending me back to school before the pools close.
Here's the thing. I wonder if you remember this, Eric. Remember there was a big, and I don't know if this was just in Texas or nationwide. Do you remember when going to school, like kind of like, I don't know, middle school, maybe high school for you, maybe even a little later. They kept talking about year-round schooling.
There's some counties that do it.
Okay, yeah. Because I know that was a big deal back in the day. They wanted to go year-round. And I don't know how many schools did it versus didn't do it, you know?
Yeah. There's some counties that did it, and what you did is you just got larger breaks in between. Like,
yeah.
You also think about what we used to get. Like, I mean, for me, our school day was longer. Like when I went to school though in Florida, we didn't go June, July, August. We didn't go. But our school day was longer during the regular parts of the year. But also, like, now kids get out way more than what they do then. Like, it's weird. I mean, there's I've never even heard of a teacher work day when I was a kid.
See, we had those.
You had end of grading period that they would come to work, but like it wasn't like every other. You know, I feel like teacher work days here are like every 3 weeks or something.
Yeah, they do have lunch here also.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, because usually let's just say in high school, because in high school most teachers had a planning period that they didn't have
Yeah.
students, so that was what they did that around. But yeah, last year they increased the school day because of the number of days we missed for storms.
Yeah.
They increased the school day. They added like an extra 15 minutes a day or something like that.
Huh.
But
That's crazy.
yeah, used to I didn't. But then when I lived in Virginia in high school for a couple of years, they like Virginia schools were different. Like their calendar was different. So when I got to Florida, like our calendar was a little different. I was already behind a little bit. But yeah, I think every county you can to a degree, but mostly states make those decisions.
Uh-huh.
But your county, your local school board can decide about, school days and times and calendars and all that good stuff.
Gotcha.
We had 7 periods when I was in high school.
We did too, yeah.
Now they don't do that stuff anymore. Now you're in a class for like an hour and a half. I was like, dude, I would go crazy in a class for an hour and a half.
Right?
Especially some of the bad ones. Let me see what the school calendar looks like here this year. Now that I'm thinking about it. Their counter. They've also put in an early college here, which is kind of crazy. The kids can get there in 9th grade.
Cat, I'll be doing one day.
Yeah, they ride the bus from here up there and back every day. Like an hour. Well, hour and 15 in the bus because it only goes 50. Yeah, teachers start back Thursday next week. Optional work day. The kids' first day is the 24th of August. Interesting.
Listen to some of these boots while we're talking.
Yeah, Walter. My first period teacher my senior year, dude, she was tough. She taught evidence math, like not calculus, but I had trigonometry. And that class, dude, if you were late, like the bell would ring, and then the second bell, which meant you're late. Like the first bell was basically the warning, get to class. 5 minutes later, the second bell rang. When the second bell rang, like literally, she's standing at the door. She locks the door every time.
Yeah.
Like, dude, if you showed up late, like you'd be knocking on the door, and she'd just point to the office. Because you remember those little windows, like the little slot window, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, you'd see her in there, she'd just point to the office. Then you'd come back and you'd hold your tardy slip against the window, and she'd let you in. Like,
let's see, Charlie, are you hitting the 11 this weekend? I'm trying to go set up for the Route 11 yard crawl. Here's the problem: there is a lot of rain in the forecast.
ooh, yeah.
And it's like, and then I've got to get with like to see what the kids' schedules are, if I'm needed to help out with anything. So it's still in plans, but as of right now, it's just like it's very tentative. But I would like to do it.
Did you go by the dollar store and get a case of ponchos?
When is what?
Like it was pouring down rain Saturday at the National.
I want to go sell Thursday, and then sell Friday and Saturday. So. No, on Thursday if you need. I might go out there like a Thursday afternoon. I can drop. You know what? That'd be kind of good. Yeah. All right. I'll keep that in mind. All right.
So is anybody going to 127?
Yeah, we're going for one day.
Were you going Saturday?
No, we're gonna go Thursday.
That might work then. My older son said he might be able to help me on Thursday and Friday. So.
Hey.
Right?
You heard what I said? Dollar Tree, ponchos.
Dollar Tree ponchos. Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking. See, here's the thing, though. Hey, I'm thinking like roll to Walmart, see if I can get one of them cheap another cheap tent, and have like a double tent area.
Man, out where we're at, Ace Hardware has them on sale right now.
Yeah, Walmart had them for sale for like $50, I think.
Yeah, those are good.
Right? I know. Dude, I saw the craziest, I think it was like when I was talking to Eric about when he went to India, and I was looking up stuff. Dude, do you remember that, were you showing me, where they had all them shoes in that trailer, and it like just split in half, and just opened up, and it was
there's a dude that has one of those in Temple Hills by my new job.
Yeah.
It's literally his is kind of like a box truck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And the doors just open up and it's just filled with shoes, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah. I know. We used to have the one that came down here, a mobile bodega for the Hispanics, dude.
Yeah.
Guy had the food truck. When you rolled the back door open, he actually had a glass storefront with the door.
Yeah.
And then out the back, like it was a set of stairs that came out. You'd go up inside there. It was all set up like a store inside. Like you had freezers and coolers and everything else. I was like, man, get you one of them panel vans. Welcome to my store. There's a lady out here who had one of those for a while, like a little mobile pop-up.
Uh-huh.
And it was the same thing. Like the inside was a store essentially, and then she had put an awning on the front of it. So when she put the awning out, she could actually hang clothes across the front too.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be dope. But. Yeah.
Didn't I make an announcement last weekend?
You did not. No, you did not. You left us
hanging. You told us behind the scenes, but you didn't say it in front.
Oh. So I the cost, childcare is not cheap, and
oh really?
I could continue to do this the way that I'm doing it, but it would be more stressful than anything, and it would not be fair to my family. So I, decided that I was going to try and get a part-time job to have a more steady income, to make things easier on my family. And so I went in for a job interview for a part-time job, just like sorting and shipping cards at a card shop. And when I went in for the interview, they told me that they wanted to hire me for a much larger role, which is in essence a full-time gig, but it's not like a traditional full-time gig. I basically will be working like 5 hours a day, Monday through Friday. And I will be doing card breaks live from the shop, and I will be also selling singles live from the shop. And so it's a physical card shop, but they're one of the largest streamers on the Loop platform, the Loop app. So I'll be streaming live on the Loop app through their store. And on Saturdays, I get paid to go to the card shows as a product acquisition specialist, where I'll be buying cards for the shop. So I'll still be able to do reselling. I still will be able to do all my content. The only things I'm not going to be able to do is to live stream selling cards on other platforms. So we're still in the transition period, obviously. But yeah, it's a huge opportunity. It's with a great company, and it's very flexible, and it's the most importantly, it's the best thing, what I needed to do for the family. So that's basically it. More information will be coming out over the course of the next couple of weeks. Thank you, Kat and Walter. Appreciate you guys.
Ooh, it works. Nice.
Thank you for the shout out. Huge shout out to Chris, biggest Dallas Cowboys fan you'll ever meet, and a true son of Yugoslavia. Thank you. wrong, and a wrong. But a shout out's a shout out, I guess, right?
What's going on, Justin? What's up, Ray? Hey, Jimmy.
What's up?
Look who's here, guys.
Jimmy!
Jimmy, you'll let anybody stay at your house, huh?
I know I will. Perry's all right. He's not that bad. What's going on?
Nothing. I've just been listing. I got up early and I edited 2 shorts. One for reselling and one for the sports page. And then I put together a lot for somebody, sold them that lot, and now I'm listing.
Tim has
I like this request. I like this request right here.
Yeah, Jimmy had to create a whole work office space for me when I get here.
Look at that.
He's got his own
What
office.
hospitality, bro.
I mean, it's kind of ugly down here, but it gets it done.
What,
Oh, hold on. Let's get him. He hasn't even read it yet.
I know. Oh, they're talking about inside information now. Come on, Jimmy. Gonna share with all of us.
They're talking about breakfast. Like, would you prefer a bagel, or do you need me to make a run to 7-Eleven? Like, you're on mute right now. You're just miming to the people across the world. We're trying to read lips, is what we're trying to do. Can you pronounce it 7-Eleven? 7-Eleven.
They're figuring out the toilet schedule.
You're gonna have to use the downstairs bathroom from here on in, Tim.
All right, here we go. Here.
Did you see our request?
So give us your best monster. Oh no! Listen. So I I'm not going to be like that. I've already done breaks and pulled. My first night of breaking, I went on an absolute heater. I'd never pulled cards like this before in my entire life, and I mean, I must have pulled close to like $10,000 worth of bangers in one night. It was nuts. But no, I mean, it's interesting. It's different because, like, you know, you have to learn I have to learn an entire new platform, and it's like it's a legit business. So it's like there's spreadsheets, and you know you have to fill out all this paperwork and everything. The good thing is I don't have to worry about sorting. I don't have to worry about shipping. They have two people who do that work.
Right?
Nah, it wasn't even that. It wasn't even crazy like that. It was just a heater. But yeah, it's interesting. You're seeing it. You're seeing the business side of things from a different perspective, you know.
Right?
And it's gonna allow me to focus on my content more too, because I'm not gonna be like stressed to go live because I need to make money to pay a bill, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to go picking. We're gonna go to the bins here in a little bit.
So when you pulled the $10,000, were you just standard Tim, or you give them a little extra?
Well, it wasn't one card. Like I had just pulled I pulled like 10 massive cards that night. I pulled one card, which has got to be like a $5,000 card. Kind of like the Flex Seal guy. Yeah, basically.
Just sell the products.
You're not doing it like what were those guys back in the day? The
Oh,
break
like
guys?
on QVC?
No. Who were the break guys that made it all crazy?
Oh, they're still around.
Are they still around?
Yeah, they're still one of the biggest.
Like most of the people on the WN network.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Someone said, remember Renzi doing all the shoes and everything like that?
Mm.
Someone told me that they've got all out of that. And now they sell like beef jerky and like they sell like food items on whatnot now.
It would not surprise me. Hey, think about how replenishable that is.
I know, right? Ugh.
Probably a lot simpler too, because you just ordered it and it comes to your house.
Right? Yeah. I was just like, wow, okay.
I always thought it was interesting with those guys being in their location.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, how much is it? Montana or North Dakota, South Dakota?
Vermont.
No, they were on the East Coast, yeah.
Vermont.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just like, yeah. Let them. I was talking to this one guy, he's like, yeah, man, I got on Whatnot, and now I tried it. I'm like, how'd it go? He goes, bro, I couldn't even sell anything for $3 on there. I'm like, yep.
What would you say the if you had to give a percentage of success rate on Whatnot, like an open mind, like not like from like us like hating on Whatnot.
What's the standard of? They live in Maine.
Maine, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, Maine. What would be the standard of success? Like, you can do it full time, like that's your job, or
I'd say somewhere in between that and like. Oh yeah.
What,
Hi, Sonia.
I would really say it's less than 10%.
oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because
Well, it's also about the amount of people that actually stick with it and keep doing it, or people that try it and bail out.
I think the
It's probably
turnover
been lower, dude. It's probably been
Chad says hi, Jimmy.
is ridiculous.
Chad says hi.
I bet you there's so many people that have done 1 or 2 shows that have never done it again that we just don't know about, you know?
Yeah, so you say like 10% of the people who do whatnot are successful, you think?
Probably, yeah.
I would say somewhere around that with people that actually do it. Like, you know, they've given it a go, you know, not just a one hit and out. Because on that percentage number, I would think it'd even be lower.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like probably more like the 1 to 2%.
Yeah. Because I mean, we've seen it. We know what goes on there, you know?
I mean, we've seen so many people that have watched other streams and like, they sold this. I'm going to get on there and sell this. And then they have nobody in their stream.
Yeah. That's the thing. I don't know. It's like, I've always said, you've got to have the time, you've got to have the effort, you've got to have the
inventory to be able to eat it for a while.
Yeah, definitely on that.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's a big part of it. Brandon said his wife's cousin and her mom have been doing whatnot with just grandma core
Yeah.
type stuff, and they've done really well. But I think it depends on the niche and or niche, however you guys say it, and how consistent you can be. And that's key with all of it, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, the big secret to selling is consistency. Like, no matter what you're selling. Like, you gotta.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely for sure.
Yep, Otts knows. I tell you what's kind of crazy though, to think back to, like, obviously you guys getting in super early, us getting in early, Otts, like some of these guys that, I mean, it's so crazy to me to think that he had a large part in the video game world, like being some of the early heavy guys in that. When me and him did Legos, we're the only people on the channel.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And obviously you guys being a part of that first big flea.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's weird. But then, you remember I told you guys about going to that lady's yard sale that had what were those things? The Lala, whatever those things are. That lady who just got tooken to the cleaners.
Oh, absolutely. And here's the thing too. I think back at, like, before the World Cup, someone said, "Hey, how much of this are y'all going to be really getting into the World Cup, buying, selling this stuff?" And I said, "Absolutely not," because, dude, that World Cup stuff is still everywhere, dude, and they can't get rid of it.
Like the arbitrage stuff?
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying, I found a vintage, Umbro.
No, it's the
Argentina jersey. No, like yeah.
Yeah, dude. Last time I went in Ross, it's full of it, dude.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about then. Yeah.
That's a quick turn into Ross.
Yeah, it's like, oh man.
Usually that would take a minute.
Yeah, like, throw that all in the garbage. You know what I'm saying?
That was the good old days.
Right? Yeah. Yep. Sorry.
I still has the biggest one I remember going out.
Oh, bro.
He sold that race car tire on there, dude, and shipped it.
Dude, if they look back at what we did during that period,
Oh my gosh.
we might be getting a bill in the mail. Because there is, hey, I want to send you this big box of shoes. All right, buy this pair first. And
I'm running a show at this time. We need to.
Yep. So.
Yeah, that was the Wild Wild West back then.
Jeez, I know, dude. It was wild. That was that. Yeah, but we were right there at the right time, you know.
Yep.
I know. I was thinking about it because so we've always watched Little House on the Prairie since I was a kid, right? You ever watch that? So Netflix has Little House on the Prairie now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like the fill in the gap stuff. But I was thinking about it. I said, honestly, what not? Like you're like the pioneers. Like it's wide open space. Whatever you want to do, go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how it was, dude. It was crazy.
It was always interesting to me because too. Then you talk to the guys. Like I remember going to Reseller Rally. And the guys that were supposed to be like the leads in categories, you meet them, they look like they just got out of high school, dude. Like,
yeah.
And they had no clue about the platform. They're just like,
oh
yeah. I was like, dude. You guys don't even know.
No idea.
We get some boots listed. I can do a boot whatnot show. Yeah, right.
Now we're complaining about $1.50 pounds being more expensive than 2.5 pounds.
Right?
Bro, shipping is so like just.
You get a rock. You get a rock.
The world of shipping right now is like my brain, right? Like, and sometimes I could ship a card somewhere in bumfuck Yellowstone Ranch, and it's gonna cost me $8. But I can ship like a 5-pound like massive fan to Oregon for like $5.90. Like I don't know that I don't.
And here's the crazy part, because I saw it already. Because what's his name? Guy for district.
Ivan,
yeah. I saw him post on Twitter, getting charged for being the other way. Like it was basically like he was getting charged because
he overestimated the poundage.
He overestimated the poundage.
Yeah.
So they're like, no, it's not 3 pounds. That was a pound and a half. So you're gonna get charged this now. Yeah. So that because I was asking, I was like, is it gonna get charged back like that? And it's
there's been some cases where people have been charged, but I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know a guy real close that hasn't been charged?
I have not been charged.
Yet.
Yeah, but I order my labels through Pirate Ship, not through eBay.
Have you okay? Now is this a pirate ship? Oh, hold on. Because here's the thing, I sell everything. Like the boots I'm selling is all over a pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds. So pirate ship, are you not seeing the same thing?
No, you're seeing the same thing, but what I'm saying is that like I've done it twice.
But he's saying that pirate ship ain't charging him back.
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
but I didn't get charged back. But I'm also not out here just like doing it. You know,
I
like
haven't really. I've heard of it. I've heard people talk about it. Just kind of like, all right, whatever. Well, we'll cross that. Is it a post office thing or is it an eBay?
it's a USPS thing.
Okay. So they're okay. That's what I thought. Okay. That's what I thought. I just haven't been, All right, gotcha. Gotcha.
Why are we doing this?
It's because he's in Ohio, Mike. That's why he forgot.
I know what BFE stands for. My mom loves to say that.
You just said it a minute ago.
I didn't say Egypt. I said Yellowstone.
Jimmy's already got a charge back, he said.
Dang. Huh.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with that shipping stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah. Perfect.
You're doing all of this? What is this? No. No. This no like.
Well, I'm not gonna. Well, what needs here's what I've been kind of like educating the like trying to educate like the people I come in contact with because I've been hearing it more and more. And I think I've mentioned this on the show before. If you hear anybody start talking about the privatization of USPS, please stop them and say that is a terrible idea. Like this festering idea that the post office loses money. Listen, the post office is a service to the American public. No matter where you live, you can get mail delivered. That is a service to the American public. Privatizing it is the worst decision that they can make. So if you hear anybody chirping about that, talking about it, Facebook, wherever, say, hey, I'm just gonna let you know, that is a bad idea.
Yeah.
And give them the reasons, please. Because I've come around, I've heard that personally a couple of times already, and I'm like, where is this coming from? So, yeah.
I feel like that conversation happens every 2 years.
I think it comes from uninformed people that don't have to ship all the time.
Well, yes. Yes, that's part of it, but I'm just like, I'm trying to tell them hey, this is an integral part. Yeah, and yeah, I know they've talked about it for decades, but it's I feel a push, another big push on this.
Well, you don't want me to talk about who's behind that.
Like I said, just educate. If you hear it out there, please educate your fellow man on this.
Is Ryan Cohen the guy, GameStop guy?
guy who's buying eBay?
If I have to see him on one more podcast, I'm gonna lose it.
Oh, odds. Yeah, all right. Pause. All right. We're venturing into territories. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if our show is it's suited for talking about the privatized prison industrial complex, but that's just.
This is hilarious. At minimum, the GameStop guy could at least get Ray reinstated to his local post office. Have you been following Ray Triple R's situation with the post office in Baltimore?
No.
Oh, dude, you gotta watch it. They basically told him they wouldn't take his packages if he had more than 7 packages.
Man, is that like a pickup?
No, in the post office.
Here's the.
They called the police had to come and everything. You have to watch the whole series. You will appreciate it.
Did he talk to the postmaster?
Ray's in here. Ray,
talk to the postmaster.
Give Cernoch the cliff notes.
Yeah, give me the quick.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go to the bins. I'm probably popping on live from the bins.
All right.
All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Because again, sometimes those. Okay, you gotta now. I'm gonna talk bad about the post office, even though I was defending it. Okay, a lot of those window workers, they know they got job protection. They know they got a pension. They know all that. They don't care. No, they won't give me info for the postmaster. I could find that info anywhere. UPS customer service won't even help because they couldn't find it. Your postmaster should be working at the post office. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Because that interesting. I'll deep dive that later. But that's concerning. Because the thing is, I've the wrong one. Hold on. Oh, I'm confused now. Ray likes to create drama. Laredo. What? What? Ugh. Dundalk office. They're the worst office in the state. I mean, if you really wanted to. Pause. Let me figure this out. I think I messed this up. Yeah. I had the wrong brand on these. So. You know what you could do? Hey, to spice things up a little bit, right? You know what you could do? You know what you could do? Go do a little. Yeah, let's get riled up. Go do a little First Amendment audit of the post office. See how they like that. Yikes! We all know those videos, don't we?
Hey, I tell you what I have had happen before is the people that work with businesses in their thing, because they want a survey done all the time, right?
Uh-huh.
So a lot of times your post office will, like, you can get a connection with someone that handles their business.
Uh-huh.
When you talk to that person, it's amazing the results that happen.
Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah.
It's like I'm trying to think of what they actually call it, but basically he handles like business shipping.
But, okay, Colby, and I'm jumping around. Colby, that's exactly why privatization, like, you know what I'm saying? Because then it's just a company. Oh, yeah, we left it on your door. You didn't show up. Yeah, we did. No, you didn't. We have video proof. Who cares? Shut up. That's what FedEx is going to tell you.
Yeah, I hope you have insurance. That's what they're gonna say.
Yeah, there you go, right now. God dang. Yikes. But, you know. Yeah. See, it's, yeah. Interesting. All right, let's go.
Yeah, I forget, but that guy, I've had that guy call me numerous times, like after our initial conversation,
Yeah.
and he, is everything going okay? I was like, yeah. Sometimes yes, sometimes not. The postmaster down here is easy though. Like where I'm at now, man,
Yeah.
they're begging for the business, dude, because they're not used to having big shippers here. The one in Wanchese where I was at before, there's the brew through. Their
Yes.
office is there, dude. They're mailing out 100 T-shirts a day a lot of times.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So they're kind of like, I'm a small fish over there. Here, if you bring more than 3 packages, they're like, whoa, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Walter. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Oh. All right, let's do it. Bam. Oh, what? Hey. I'm just doing some quick Depop listings. I'm doing Depop and eBay. This is like doing some here, some there. What's that? Okay. Done there. I had a police report started. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, There we go. We got another listing. J. Crew necklace on Depop for $70. There we go. Nice little Y2K style J. Crew necklace. Nice. There we go. Oh man. Oh, I gotta tell this story. Flea market story. Eric, a lot of people know this feeling when you're right dead center in front of a deal that's not yours, and you hear the deal and you're like, what? Like, are you? All right, here's what happened. I'm set up the flea market. Okay, dude's right next to me. I'm chatting him up. We're just small talk, yada yada. You know, he's selling, I'm selling. You know, another guy comes around. So I'm out there since like 7 o'clock in the morning. You know, both of us. So around 9 o'clock, this other dude rolls in next to this guy, like on the other side. So it's like me, the guy, and then the guy comes next to him. So I'm like, okay. This guy starts unloading, and so like since we're close, we start like looking and like, but he's still unloading. He's got a bunch of like vintage toys. So a guy that I know at the flea market buys vintage toys. He went over there. I kind of followed him, and he was asking him on prices, and his prices were kind of high. So I'm like, ooh, okay, this guy kind of knows what he has. His prices are high because he was like, oh, how much for that vintage Dungeons and Dragons sword and shield castle? He goes, oh, that's like $300. So it's like, when you hear that, like, oh, this guy knows. All right. So this guy had 2 guitars. All right. One was like a Fender Strat, like copy, like a, you know, like a different brand, but like a turquoise Fender Strat, like beautiful condition. And then I was like, yo, that Flying V looks crazy. I took a picture of it. Basically, it's a 1970s copy of 1958 Epiphone Flying V. If you find one of those, that's like a $2,000 to $3,000 guitar. But the copies are like the ones that they made like to look like it still go for money. I'm seeing $400, $500, $600, $700, $800 for, you know, a replica type guitar. Okay, but the guy comes in, like I'm like looking at him, like so I'm like Google imaging on my phone, like what are these guitars? Because I was just curious. So I'm like, so I'm hearing him throw out all these crazy prices to people. I'm like, dang, okay, he's got to have at least, you know, $100 on that guitar, and at least $300 on that guitar. So you know, so I was about to talk to the guy, but the other vendor was standing closer because I was still on my phone, and he goes, hey man, tell me about these guitars. What you got on them? He goes, oh man, those are my dad's guitars. He goes, he's had them for a long time. You know, he goes, make me an offer. He goes, oh man, I'll tell you what, I'll do both those guitars for $20.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, oh yeah, right. I'm like, yeah, right. Like, guy goes, oh no, I can't do that. No, I can't do that. I'm like, fine, like, okay, this guy's gonna be serious now. He goes, you know what? I could do both of them for $40. And I'm like, I started grabbing my wallet. Like, if this guy fakes for a second, if he doubts for a second, I'm just gonna jump in there and grab him. You know what I'm saying? And then, but like he was like, yeah, I'll take him. I'm like,
oh man.
I'm like.
It almost wants you to make it. I'll give you 60 right now.
I was gonna do that. Like, okay, so if it was another dude that wasn't like set up behind me,
right,
or like set up by me, I would have done that. But since the guy was like right by me, I was like, dude, I can't do that. Like, I can't. You know, I don't know. I was just like,
yeah. It is one of those ones that you were like, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, huh? And the guy was cheesing the entire time. And he like put him in his vehicle, and because I had a guitar, I had like a crappy guitar out there because I got it for free from one of the guys that was vending. He's like, I don't want this stuff here. Whatever you want, just take it for free. And so I took a guitar and an amp. He goes, there you go. You gonna give me the same deal as that guy? I'm like, I looked at him, I said, you MFer. I said, you stole that. He goes, hell yeah, I did. He goes, you like that Flying V, don't you? I'm like, yeah. He goes, $300 for it. I'm like, nah, dude. I'm like you. I want to get the steal. I'm not paying $300 for that. I want the absolute robbery. You know?
That's crazy.
I was like, because the guy went from for both for 20, and then he just jacked it up like $20 more. And I'm like, I don't know. I was blown. But that's what happens.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
It happens from time to time, man. You never know. You never know what people would do.
I know. Yeah.
I put in a couple bids over the weekend for some red lines.
Like hard, like
yeah. Yeah. My auction guy had like 8 of them out there.
Yeah? Wow.
Yeah. I don't know yet. I'm waiting to hear from him today whether I want it or not. There's a couple of them that are real good.
Right, yeah?
Yeah, potentially. But like I said, I don't know whether I got it or not, to be honest.
I did not see Curiosity converted to steak cell. Horrible. Make me sick. Stuff. This cat. But again, you know what? It falls back on me. I told myself get over it because you weren't even going to ask the guy about the guitars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but hearing that right in front of you.
Right in front of you, dude.
Just right in front of you, just like you're asking $300 for a toy, and then just giving up the goat for these. You know, just whatever. Get him out of here. You know, like he had them like displayed all nice and everything. I'm like,
it goes to show though too, like especially in the flea market world, most people's knowledge, as far as I'm not saying like per item, what I'm saying in general.
Yeah.
They usually have a narrow scope of knowledge of what is worth.
Yeah. Well, but just listening to all these were my dad's. He's had them forever.
Yeah,
you know?
You think they'd be some sentimental.
That's what I thought. It was like, $40, $20 a piece.
Yeah.
Chump change. Here you go. Boom. Like,
it makes you wonder too, like what would he have said if the guy hadn't said $20?
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Look at this guy.
Talking about flea markets, guess who comes running?
Right? Heard us. That ear was itching on him. What's up, Leroy?
What's going on, guys?
Give you the Leroy.
I looked earlier and I saw Tim was on too. I was hoping to catch everybody, but
Tim may be back on in a minute. They went to the bins. He's up there with Jimmy.
Oh, that's right. He's 127 is this week.
Yeah.
And Route 11.
They were at the card show.
Oh, that's right. And the card show is the weekend before it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man.
What you been up to, Leroy?
Well, not much. Just trying to stay out of trouble.
You didn't even do the flea markets?
Trying to. It's been slow.
At your flea market?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's slower at the flea market like this year, definitely. Yeah.
I haven't heard from Eric. I thought Eric fired me. I haven't seen him yet.
I haven't been here half the time.
I know.
My internet completely crapped out. I didn't even have phone signal. Couldn't even get
So
on.
now you're down at the new place. Last we left off, you were just about finished up with the new place.
Yeah, we're in here now. This room's kind of a mess because I'm finishing. I got another shed, and I'm finishing the inside of it right now. But,
is that gonna be your workspace?
Yeah, 1.5 of it's going to be my office. So I'm hoping maybe even by, I would say next week, probably realistically 2 weeks I'll be in there. Yeah, we've been having rain every day here, so it's hard to work out there.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah, it's hard to work.
Yeah.
But realistically, I had a guy come. So there was a shed here already when I first moved here. It's a small one. It's like maybe 10 by 10. But my initial goal was we were probably just going to take that shed down. But I had a guy come and look at it because I'm not getting on the roof. You already know that. And it's pretty high off the ground. It's taking like a 20-foot ladder to get up on top of that thing. 'Cause
Oh,
there's about 6 steps into it, right?
yeah.
So it had a hole in the roof on one side, and the other side needed cutting back because the rafters on the edge were gone. And so I had a guy come Saturday, and he fixed the roof. We re-roofed it, put new shingles, everything on it, and so now it's dried in. So my plan is I'm going to move all my tools into that shed, tools and like lawn tools and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
In there, and then that'll leave half of the shed I have up there as my office, and then I've built my 20 bin quota. So I've got one of those. You know how you build for the large bins, the slide in.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I built a 20 bin slide in rack, and
that's it. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at right now. I've only got like 5 bins. Ots was in the chat earlier, like, when are you coming to get stuff? It's still gonna be a few weeks probably, because I'm working through organizing what I've got. So like I kept 2 of those large totes of the boat parts, but what I want to do is go through all that stuff and make sure I've got what's actually listed and make sure it's in a way to where I can find it without having to dig. So.
Mhm.
And then
I talked to Justin last night.
yeah, the little bit of stuff I've got here that I've got from my father-in-law, like all the ham radio stuff, I'm cleaning and listing and testing. Like,
Yeah, I saw you with the lollipop earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a whole box of radio units, but these I can't test because they take the power supply.
Yep.
So,
What'd you do with the old house?
with the what?
The old house.
Well, the plan is, my daughter is a property manager for real estate.
Yeah, yeah.
She's gonna buy that house, and like her and me and my other daughter are gonna kind of do that as a family business for rental. So we already have the tiny house that we're renting, through Airbnb.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
have to fix up the front house and rent that as well. Short term, not long term.
So it must be hard to do Airbnb when you're not there no more.
Yeah, but see, she works for a property management company, so we've got some connections with people that could go and clean. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, so they go to check it real quick before.
yeah. Then if it's a maintenance issue, like we can either hire somebody to go do it, or we can go do it, one or the other.
So you don't have to, but you don't go up there often at all anymore.
Well, my mom's still there right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I emptied my shed. That was step 1. So now my shed is like all my inventory's gone out of the shed. Like, it's completely gone. I've got, like I said, probably about 8 to 10 totes full here. And then the rest of it is not. Like, I actually hooked up a guy pretty serious.
You
He
always
had
do.
a couple of nice piles, and I was like, "Hey, buddy." So I gave him one of those "take it with you" prices, and
Yep.
so he ended up getting all of it. So the plan is to move that shed to my sister's house, because they have like a double lot where they are, and they're gonna put that shed out there, and then all the contents of their garage, because their garage is too, like, they can't park their car in there anyway because their car's too long. So they're gonna turn that into like a mother-in-law suite for my mom.
Okay.
So she can be down here too. That's the long-term plan. So like I said, I'm just gonna give them that shed. We gotta detach like my tool shed and stuff off of it first, but then they're just gonna move it down, and then we'll be.
And guys, I can't see the chat, so if anybody's saying anything to me, I can't see it. I've been having.
You're saying hi, Leroy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kevin, LaDonna, Justin, everybody said hello.
I've been having internet issues since I switched to my new computer and can't figure it out. I can go live on StreamYard and I can see everything, but I can't even see the chat.
We're not on StreamYard.
I know that.
We're on EV Bucks.
I can't get EVMux on my. I can't get it hooked up on my computer. It's a mess.
You send you a link?
I'm not there anyway.
No.
But no, I've tried. I've tried and tried and tried. I can't, it will not go on
That's weird.
because I got bootleg computer. That's my fault.
So is it opening in a window like a?
I would have to be in front of it to be able to sort of say. Maybe you're going to be around next week.
As far as I know.
Okay. I'll be at the shop next week, and I'll try to play around again, but we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. I went up north for. I went to Florida for the first time in like 20 years.
That's not north, bro.
No, I went to Florida, then I went up north.
Where'd you go out in Florida?
My brother has a place in Cape Coral.
Okay.
It's on the Gulf Coast side.
Yeah, yeah.
And I went to Venice Beach, I think it's called.
Huh.
And didn't realize I needed to put suntan lotion on the bottom of my feet, or not the bottom of my feet, on the
top of your feet, right? Top of your feet.
Yeah.
I burnt the top of my feet to a crisp. I couldn't even put shoes on for 2 days.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's the worst sunburn, the top of the feet.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
It was so bad.
So you said, well, look who it is.
Right?
Yeah.
Who's going to 127?
I guess Tim and Jimmy are going for a day, but I think they're going Ohio side.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
I
have
don't know
to
about anybody else, man. To be honest, like I'm kind of out of the loop.
Me too. Way out. Way out.
Dude, we're so far out of like the, I don't know, I feel like I'm so far out of the reseller, entertainment bubble, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
I tell you what I have been getting into lately there. I told you guys this the other week. Dude, I've been watching some golf, man. I used to play golf a decent amount back in the day because I worked on a travel job.
Yeah?
So I've actually when me and Regina went out to her dad's the other week, they have like a little country club near that place that's cheap. It's not a very good golf course. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of sand on the greens, but man, I went out there. I hadn't played. When we went on vacation to the mountains, like for a few days, I went and played with my daughter and her future fiance, I think. But I went and played with those guys, and I was shocked that I was actually able to do something. Like we only shot like 4 over. I was like, that's not bad we only played 9, but still, like. We just did a scramble between the 3 of us, but neither one of them really have played golf, so it was kind of interesting.
The last time I tried playing golf, I just try to go easy. I don't try to kill it. I just try to go, just
I can't swing like that anymore. And I think that's why I hit straighter now, because I'm not trying to crush it. I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna take a swing.
Oh, because I could picture you crushing it, like just.
Back in the day, I could hit pretty good, but not anymore. Like I'm driving 220.
I'd be happy to drive like 100.
Yeah.
But straight.
Yeah. I think the last time we were at anything golf was Top Golf that time.
Oh goodness. Yeah.
That's been a long time.
I should have took the lessons when I was with Stuart.
Yeah. Stuart Saint, private caddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually got into watching some YouTube golf, like a little bit. There's a couple of guys I follow on there.
I've been watching car stuff. No, like car stuff and like recovery stuff.
Kelly said the only golf she does is putt putt. I used to do a lot of putt putt when I was a kid, younger,
Hi,
because
hi, Kelly.
I did youth group for so long, man. Back in the day, that was the thing to go do. Down here, we don't really have much of that.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
I know.
Eric, I'm probably in church more than you now.
I don't know. That'd be a.
I don't know
Well,
about that.
I don't know though, because the last time I talked to Leroy, he was meeting with the men's group a lot. So,
I'm there Tuesday. I'm there Thursday. I'm there Friday. Some Sundays, and then I do spiritual counseling every other week. So I'm there a lot. The pastor said you're here more than me.
good, man.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, we have men's meeting tonight. We do bring your own steak.
oh,
Yeah.
that's not the first time you've done that. Actually,
We do it
you
every
do it
month.
once.
Yeah.
Oh, you do it once a month. Okay.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Bring your own meat. We got a guy who has alpha gout. So we have a whole separate grill for him now. So,
What is that?
dude, it's from a tick. It's actually insane. You can't eat any beef or pork products.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he got bit
So
by.
what does he eat?
Dude, all he can eat is chicken, some fish.
So he grills that, but it has to be on a separate grill.
Separate grill, dude. Like
Sort of
we,
like if you were kosher, right?
well, if I no, it's because of the whatever's in that beef. Because man, we took him. He's actually our worship leader at church, and I took him on a couple youth trips with us, and we were cooking bacon in the house, and dude, his throat started closing up on him. He had to go outdoors. Yeah,
In the
serious.
house. Wow.
Yeah, airborne stuff. Yeah, alpha gal, and like at this point, they're the only thing that they had some experimental stuff. They got some stuff they're working on right now, but it's like they one of it was acupuncture in your ear, like around your ear, and their son got that done because 3 people in their family got that thing now from a tick bite. Apparently,
Wow.
is how it sounds. But yeah, it's pretty weird stuff, man. I definitely do not. That would be a terrible situation for that to happen.
Oh.
Yeah,
How were the ticks in you guys' area this year?
I haven't seen any, but
How about you, Cernoch?
No, we haven't really had.
My brother and my mom up north, I don't know, probably like June. It was real bad up there. They couldn't
Really?
even. Every time they took the dogs out, the dogs were getting ticks. It didn't even matter whose house it was at. It was just like citywide. It was crazy.
yeah, I think for me, because you guys know how I am about animals. Like I'm just not. It's not my deal.
All right.
Yeah, Walter does the men's meetings. He's the breakfast line cook guy.
What's going on, Walter?
Axe throwing trailer. That's cool. Dude, I went to Axe Throwing like near us. I was only there because they were doing a bounce house, like for my niece's birthday. Like they went to not one of them trampoline places, and they have axe throwing. And I went over there and looked, dude. The axes are like Ace Hardware. I was like, come on, dude. Ace Hardware right on them. I was like, come on now.
I thought you said you went to a bounce house for you. I was like, oh God,
No, buddy.
those days are over.
Nah, I don't even have that inclination anymore, man.
I remember when I was about 40, I tried going to trampoline park and then it started hurting more and more, and so I won't do it no more.
Right?
Nah, it's one of them things, man. It's funny. My brother-in-law now, is like he's always been a good athlete. Like he can play anything and everything, and so he helps me do youth at the church, and so he always like runs games and stuff. So we have I don't know if you've ever seen they have this game. It's called Gaga Ball, and it's like a big pit with walls, and essentially it's like dodgeball below the knees. So
Okay.
you can touch it, but you can't touch it twice. You can't hold on to it and throw it. You just have to swat at it, right? And everybody's in that pit. When you get hit below the knees, you have to get out. Well, I was watching them. It's funny because me and another guy who we're both a little older, like, because I'm 10 years older than him. And I'm looking at him and I was like, yeah. I said, he's at the threshold. You know, he'll be 42 this year. I said, yeah, you're at that threshold where your mind's still saying, I can do that. I can do that. And then you realize that your body's saying, no, you can't. Like,
I helped my buddy. My buddy had he gets a lot of big auction stuff, and he asked me to help him yesterday, so I went and helped him, and he cleaned out this warehouse that had like I mean millions of screws, and I'm lifting up all the screw boxes. These boxes were like 60 to 40 pounds a piece. Man, the reason why I'm home sitting on the couch is because I am hurting.
yeah. Nah, that stuff changes, man. It changes over the years.
I mean, I'm okay, but like, I'm sore.
What I hate is when you go out and you're actually feeling good and you're getting stuff done and you're like, oh yeah, and you're lifting stuff. Dude, yesterday, I'm like, let's clean out the van. I'm lifting stuff. I'm boom, 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 going. I get in the house. Just locked up on me. I'm like, I gotta go in and out. I can't breathe.
Yeah.
It's like, what is that?
Yeah.
It's like the flea market. I'll go to the flea market. I'll work my tail off, and I'll move all my bins and my tables and everything. I'll get in the van when I'm done. It's like my body knows, okay, we're done. I get out of the van and I can't walk.
Same
can't
here,
walk.
dude.
Like my body's just like, okay, you got the money in your pocket. You can pay the bills you need to pay. I'm done.
Shut it down. Just shut it down. That's how it was on Sunday. I didn't go to the flea market on Sunday because it was raining. But dude, I told myself on Sunday morning, would you been able to get up on Sunday feeling like this? I was just like, you know.
It's like it's like if you it's like when even like at the flea market, like sometimes like in the beginning of the year, I'll get a heat stroke. Like the first 1 or 2 times I go out and I'm not protected, I feel like I get heat stroke.
Yeah.
But what happens is I'm fine the whole time I'm there. Soon as I get in the house, I'm done.
Yeah.
It's like my body holds back. It fights.
Yeah, that's how I am, dude. Now this year though, I will say this year I haven't had the heat related issues I did last year. Dude, last year I felt like I was on a verge of heat stroke like four times.
Yeah.
Like one time it was really bad. I'm like, yo, I'm going. This is gonna be terrible. If this,
Mine is more the sun. It's not really like the like yesterday. Like it's been humid, and I was working my tail off. I mean, my shirt was soaked working with my buddy, but I was fine.
See, I think it's the humidity for me. Where it's like you just can't feel you feel like you can't breathe. You're like, you know, like, yeah.
Walter had put in there, yeah. So for you guys that don't know, I know Walter personally. Like I've known him for a long time. I met him way back in the day when I used to sell food. He actually managed a kitchen here on the island, and so then Walter got involved with our church here on the island, and he. Dude, we took a whole group of like young adults and teenagers to play paintball. It was literally my first time ever playing paintball.
Yeah.
Because I've never, we used to, when I was growing up, we played with BB guns. Like we didn't have paintball weren't a thing or anything. We just shoot each other with that. Then you knew that you were out. So I had no idea what it even was. You know, like we get out there, I'd seen something on TV. I was like, oh, okay. But like you don't know until you get out there. So like we, you know, you get your mask. We all got rental guns. Walter, you guys probably don't know this either. Walter makes me look like a child. I'll just tell you that. And if you've met me in person, you know that I'm make most people look like a child. Like, he was over 550 pounds back then. How tall are you, Walter? Like 6'6", 6'7", something like that. He's a big boy, and so he got out there on the paintball. We're in the woods, right? So you don't know how far them things can shoot. Like they're way across the woods from us. Things are pinging all around. Walter is so tall, he's over top of all the barricades. He can just look over top of it. He's like, there's somebody over there. There's somebody over there. He's standing in the back. He's like, I dare you guys to shoot me. Yeah, 6'4". So he's like, man, he's out there. He's just like this huge target. And it took someone a long time to hit him. But he's standing at the back just giving us marching orders. Like, there's 3 people over there on that side. It was cool. But we had some interesting times out there in the old paintball field.
I did it a few times, but those balls hurt, man, and I couldn't do it now.
Hey, you know what? You know what I found the trick was? The first time I went, I didn't know. I'm out there in shorts for one.
No, you got a double layer.
Yeah, I was out there in shorts, and then I did have, thankfully, because it was kind of overcast, I had like a light jacket, like a light, almost like windbreaker raincoat kind of thing. Dude, that thing, like, things would sheen off, like when you get hit. But man, we get out there, it's supposed to just be our group, and there was a couple extra people that came, and they're like, can these guys play with you? We're like, sure, no problem. One of them was like this little kid who had an automatic weapon, dude. Like, we're with rental guns, you know, fast as you can pull the trigger, you can shoot.
Yeah.
His is just like, I'm like, dude, I'm going to. So every time I would get out there, he's like nailing me in the shoulder. And it's just sheening off, but he's hit me like 5 times. And I was just like, man, I want to get this kid. So finally, one time we're moving in there on him. He just puts his gun out. I'm out. I'm like, dude. It took everything in me not to just unload on that kid right there. You're out now. Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's funny. We had this other guy that went to church with us that was with us. I don't know if it was that time or the next time. We did it twice. And we got there. This guy, man, he's like always dramatic, right? Like super dramatic about everything. And he'd never been paintball either, but he didn't realize this time we're playing in this town. And we were basically playing like essentially like capture the flag. And so the flag's out there in the middle, and we're all hit up, bunkered up. And I got out, and I'm standing behind the fence. Well, that guy, we'd played a couple rounds already, and he got hit like in the arm or stuff. And he's like, man, look at this. And like, you know, just a little mark, a little red mark where he got hit, but he hadn't got really hit hard. And this guy, for whatever reason, thought, I guess if a lot of people were out, he could just run out in the middle and grab that flag.
Oh, no.
He took off running and grabbed the flag and got shot right in the throat, dude.
Oh,
like,
man.
Right in the Adam's apple. So he looked like a deer when he got shot. He just throws the gun up in the air. He's like, medic! Down. Like he's laid out on the ground out there. So I'm standing beside one of the referees. He's looking at me. He's the same guy that he's been coming up like, look at this, man. I got shot. And he said, now that one actually hurt. I was like, yeah, great. That year I got hit on top of the head. That hurt too. Funny stuff. Yeah, he did. He got drilled for sure. Oh, that's cool. Clay pigeon shooting is the main activity. That's great. Three-day black belt camp. Whoa, Texas summer. Sorry to hear that, Brandon. Yeah, the older you get, the longer it takes to recover, for sure.
I'm still here. I just can't hold the phone, and I'm making something to eat.
No, Leroy, surely you're not eating something.
Surely I am. I'm actually making pancakes.
Hey. You know what I made last night? Seafood gumbo.
Oh, I would love to have your seafood gumbo.
Man, we had some friends in town from, they actually live in West Virginia now. They're from Philly originally. But they were here down at the church for a long time, and then they ended up moving off for family stuff. And, yeah, so they came over last night. Last night I did more traditional gumbo. Sometimes I put tomatoes in it, but I didn't do that this time. I did an actual roux. Took the old bacon grease with flour, made a roux, and then the holy grail there of vegetables. Put all that in there. Some shrimp and fresh crab meat. So good stuff. Over rice. Little andouille sausage, okra, the whole deal. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, Walter, you know what I did? I peeled the shrimp, and then I made some seafood broth mixed with vegetable broth. So, yeah. But the secret that I used this time, I don't know if you guys have seen this. Bacon Up. Have you seen that in the store? It's just bacon grease in a tub like you would get butter. So that's what I used to make the roux. It was good. In fact, that's what I'll be eating for lunch later. Because that kind of stuff's always better the second day. Yeah, Bacon Up is clutch. If you do any cast iron cooking too, man, it's awesome. Of course, we used to save our bacon grease, but
I do. I still do.
Yeah, that Bacon Up, man, it's about $6 for a container. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. We now have a gas stove where we're at here, so we have like one of those skillets in the middle. So I've used it on that too. The Bacon Up. Give it a little seasoning. Yeah, we used to do that all the time. Honestly, though, since it's just the two of us, we don't cook a whole lot of bacon. We kind of cheat anymore and get that. Now they actually have some bacon that's pre-cooked that's good. You know, used to you'd get the little mini strips, but if you get there's some thick kind now
That's what my mom gets.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot better. I love to eat bacon, but frying bacon for me, I don't know. if it happens to you guys, it kind of takes your breath sometimes. For me, maybe that's just a me thing.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We lost Cernoch.
Yeah, I think you got a phone call.
So now it takes you how much longer to get out of North Carolina? Out of North Carolina, takes
Extra
you
hour.
an extra hour. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, probably like, honestly, probably like 45 minutes. It's like an hour to where I used to live. Hour south.
My buddy wanted me to go to 127 LaSalle, but in Alabama, but I said no. I'm not driving 5 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, my next trip off is in October. I'm going to Lynchburg for a conference, and then my nephew's going to Bible school in Stone Mountain, Georgia. So going down there after that, leaving from Lynchburg, going down there.
I wanted to go on a missions trip. I forgot where they're going. They might be going to Puerto Rico, I think. But I'm afraid to ask because I need assistance, and they've been doing so much for me that I don't want to do it. So maybe next year.
You can just go with me in March.
To Puerto Rico?
Nah. A little bit further trip.
Oh, are you going to India again?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, in March. Chad's driving 8 hours to get the route 127.
Wow.
Dude, I used to drive 11. It was 11 from my house to there.
it's 5 hours from Eric just to go to me,
Yeah.
and then it would be another 5 hours to get to 127.
That's why when people would be like, man, I'm coming through North Carolina. Maybe I'll stop by and see you. I was like, dude, you got to be coming to me to see me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
You're not.
Well, that's what like, like, oh, we're in West Virginia. Yeah, you're 5 hours away. You know what I'm saying? You're not anywhere close to me.
My buddy was here last night. He's on the edge of West Virginia, but he's like closer to Kevin. Like he's probably hour and a half.
Yeah, down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's still 6 hours, 7 hours from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far is Kevin from you?
Lynchburg to me is 6 and change, like 6.5 maybe, something like that. Yeah, from where I'm at now, like it was 5 hours before, but yeah. So then Kevin's another 30 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on how fast you're driving. Depends on whether you're riding with him or driving yourself.
We're not talking about driving, okay?
Yeah.
Right, dude. Flea market. This. Oh, dude. The van, dude. Around like Thursday, it started like I don't know. I started having some wobble issues, shaking issues in the van. I'm like, what's going on? Like, I get on the highway and it starts vibrating. I'm like, okay. Well, then I was like, okay, I wonder what's wrong with it. I'm like, man, this is gonna be a suspension issue, yada yada. Driving it on Saturday, go to the flea market. Got down to the flea market. I'm like, all right, like it's riding rough. We'll look at it like this week.
Yep.
Well, it rained out on Sunday, but Thatcher's in baseball, so they're like, hey, let's just do batting cages at 11 a.m. I'm like, all right, like I'll take him over there. So I get out, get in the van, start driving or like going out the driveway. I'm like, oh, stop, something's wrong. I'm like, this feels like a flat tire. I go out, flat tire.
Ugh.
So I air it up. I air it up. Get to baseball practice. There a couple hours. It's already halfway flat. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll get it. But it's on Sunday, and nothing's open on Sunday. So it's like, well, we gotta wait till tomorrow. So I took it yesterday. Guy pulls it off. He goes, well, let's look for this nail. And he's rolling the tire. It was so funny. I wish I would have recorded this. He's rolling the tire, like feeling it, slowly rolling it, looking. He's like, I don't see anything. He turns it a little more. Dude, there's a big old bubble on the tread with
The belt. The belt.
Like the metal. Like the tread's fine, like, but it got a bubble on the tread, and then like the little tread wires were all like hanging out and stuff. And he goes, ooh, yeah, right here. I'm like, yep. I'm like, dang. He goes, question. When you were driving on the highway, did it feel like you were gonna shake to death? I'm like, yeah. He goes, well, that's why.
That happened to me like a month ago.
Yeah. So yeah, it was like, geez. So I got that fixed and everything's running fine now.
Now, I can't see the chat, but who has a spare tire that's any good on their vehicle right now?
A what?
On their vehicle. He's riding on a donut right now.
On a donut?
No, that actually has a spare. Like, so many people, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, a lot of them now don't.
Well, it's funny. I didn't know where the spare was for the longest time in the van. I thought I didn't have a spare because there's like a little like in between like the front seats and the middle seats. There's a thing you can pull up. Looks like a tire goes right in there, but it's a storage space. It's actually in the back, like molded into the sidewall. Never knew that. Until I was at the junkyard looking for a part for the van. What was I trying to get? Oh, I was looking for a spare tire, and it was like, yeah, oh, that's where it is. And then in the van, I opened it up. What did I have? A spare tire. I'm like, oh, great.
Yeah. I'm being risky right now. I don't have my spare is still messed up with the belt issue like Cernoch has. And I took it out of the van. It's in my warehouse. So I'm being risky right now.
This will say this: I didn't notice this before, but when I'm doing my listings, because I showed how to do the AI listings and stuff like that, just like one by one to get into Depop. Before you could only add one picture, and then you'd have to add the information. Now I'm doing the picture of like the boots and the and you can upload multiple pictures now for the AI to do its work. So it's like bam and go to work. So we're getting some listings done. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I wish they would, and they probably have it, but I wish your cars would come with different jacks. You know what I'm saying? Like that little like crappy little A-frame jack is the worst. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people like if you're driving for, because in the van I do have a one of the I don't know the better jacks. You know what I'm saying? But I was like why like I don't know a good jack is always what people don't have. Right? I know. Oh, right.
I bought a good jack, and a guy next to me was selling one of those battery operated impacts, and I put that in the van. So now, but I still don't have the socket for it.
Oh, right. You're almost there, Leroy.
I'm almost there.
Almost there. Bam.
I gotta test my first pancake, make sure it's okay.
You what?
I gotta test my first pancake and make sure it's okay.
You're making pancakes?
Yeah.
Well, your first pancake always comes out a little weird, though. You know what I'm saying? That's right.
It's actually okay. It's too small.
No. Huh. Right. Leroy, they said the day Leroy is going to the store to buy a socket, he'll get a flat tire on the way. Yeah, the Subarus are good. What's that?
I think I lost you guys.
Oh, you're here.
I can't even hear you.
We can hear you.
We're here. Hi, Leroy. I was saying this. Your camera probably has a low frames per second. I don't know. What's with dirty pan cooked meat before pancake? What does that mean?
I don't know what happened. The camera probably has.
Let's go to our next one. What do we got here? Oh, we got these. See if we can find these now. What are these? Oh, specs on pancake. Duluth trading. Let's see if it finds it first. Let's see how good it is. I don't know. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. That. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. We got 10 listings done. That's good. That's a good start. Good start for the day. What I really need to do is just get. I need to get my Vendoo back in order. But we'll see. What's y'all's biggest seller for summer this year? I mean, I laid heavy on boots and shoes this summer, so I've been really doing really good on that. Yeah, I mean that's been the core. I mean, I did a massive I did a massive clean kind of a wholesale to a couple of these guys about like 2 weeks ago. So I sold a bunch of clothes with them, basically military stuff, basically all my military stuff I sold off. I really dug deep into my Woolrich collection. Got rid of a bunch of pieces that I'm like, this can go. Sale though. My boots. But just remember, boots don't sell. I do have it's kind of cool. Again, you make connections. I saw this one lady at the flea market a couple weeks ago, and she was selling just all purses. And she has nice purses, and I was wondering, man, I don't know. I wonder how she's gonna do out here. But she actually did really well. She had nice Coach purses and Kate Spade purses and Michael Kors purses and a lot of the fashionable, kind of mid-tier, higher-tier brand. Nothing like Louis Vuitton or anything nothing like that, but just your good designer mid-tier brands. And so I went and talked to her, and I said, hey, do you buy purses, in wholesale? And she's like, yeah, she's like, yeah, I absolutely do. Because I was like, I've got a bunch of Kate Spade purses right now that I kind of just want to unload and just get some cash for them. And she's like, yeah, bring them over. Because that was on Saturday. And then she's like, yeah, just bring them. I was like, are you going to be here tomorrow? She's like, yeah, absolutely. I was like, I'll be here tomorrow too. So I brought those over to her and basically said, hey, I know you're busy right now. Here's the box of the bags. Go through them. Come up with what you want to give me for them. And, we can do a deal. She said, okay, yeah, that sounds good. So about an hour later, she comes, she's not busy. And she was kind of behind me, in the row behind me. And so she walked over and she's like, hey, I'm ready. I've got some ideas. She's like, She's like, by the way, there's something in there that I don't think you knew was in there. And I'm like, yeah, I did. I know exactly what you're talking about. She's like, really? She's like, what purse am I talking about? I said, the M&M purse. And she's like, oh, so you did your research. I'm like, yeah. No. I said, listen, I know a lot of stuff about a lot of things, and I know how to look up value. It's like, I just don't want to mess with these. I want you look like you can sell these way better than me. So she was so she's like, well, she's like, these are really nice bags. I had 4 bags. And she's like, well, this is like $150 bag. It was like this small M&M, like limited edition green M&M bag, like it opened up, looked like an M&M and opened up. And she's like, well, with all these 4 bags and then this bag right here, she's like, basically I'll give you $175 for all these. Done. Bye. Bye. Then I brought her this week. I brought her Coach purses. Now they were banged up. There were some that were banged up, but she does with some of her banged up purses. She'll do like some upscaling and things like that. And I even taught her some things like about like the leather I do on the shoes or like the boots, because a lot of the purses have edge wear. I'm like, go get you some leather dye. I just hit it right there. And when she came back this weekend on Saturday, she showed me one of the purses, like the Kate Spade purses that she fixed up. She's like, look at like your recommendation. She's like, I just went and got that. She's like, I got black, brown, and tan. And she was working on one of the Michael Kors bags, and she's like, this is a lifesaver, you know? And I'm like, yeah. So she ended up giving me $75 for 4 Coach bags that were kind of like banged up. So I'm like, look, I said, you're now my connection for bags. You know, like I can just dump them off, boom, get some money out of it, and be gone. You know, so it worked out good. It's hopefully. Well, I mean, I have her information and everything, and she's out of Winchester, so yeah. Same with boots. Yeah. That's the thing. It's like I'll do the boots. I just don't want to do the purses, and it's just like I did get some cool purses though. Let me show you these. These are 1970s. Let me see. The brand is called Borsa Bella.
Wow.
Borsa Bella, made in Italy. So like they're like these mini like train makeup bags.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what it looks like.
Yeah, these are really. Look at that on there.
That's pretty.
It's
cool.
like kind of like a leather, kind of like I don't know. It's like a synthetic, but it's in beautiful condition. So I'm gonna post these on Depop though. That'll be easy. Because here's the thing, I don't have to do anything with them. You know, I don't have to clean them. I don't have to. I mean, this one I'm just gonna have to kind of like brush out a little bit. You know, but that's about it. Oh, the paperclip. When folks overreach on items, they lose interest, fun in it. I mean, there's things I want to mess with, and there's things that I don't. You know, like I will go down a rabbit hole on a few things. There's just things that are just like, if I've got a person right now that I can just dump stuff off and get money for, I'm all about that. Now, if it's something crazy, you know, maybe I should have sold that M&M purse, but it's like, you know what? That was a good introduction to her. So now I have her, you know, like now I have this person. right now I'm working on listing the FIFA stuff I found at the stores. Oh no, Kelly! No! 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 We just talked about this. Yeah, I've steered clear to that stuff. Like, it's heavily discounted at Ross now already. I don't know. I said stay away from that stuff before and even after. Because here's the thing. I don't know. Hey, I don't ever like to crap on people buy. Good luck with it. I'm weary. Bags and boots, right? I had to do that with all the video games and consoles that I had sent me. I hate testing them and dealing with the people who steal parts on it. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I've got a guy that comes and buys electronics from me. And it's like, now here's the thing. I always tell people this, and we're adults. We all know this, but it's like, listen, if you've got a guy and he ain't giving you good prices, guess what? That ain't your guy anymore. Go find a new guy. I had one guy that would buy electronics off of me, but I always felt like he'd always be like, "Oh man, if I'd say, all right, all this for $100, he'd come back and be like, "Oh man, could you do like 75? Like that's a whole $25, dude. That's like I'm gonna take out 3 pieces from there, But it's like I got a new guy. I'm like, now my new guy, I like him. But he does these things that I'm like we'll go back and forth. Like one week, like one time, I'll be like, okay, you tell me what you want to pay for this, and then the next time, so we'll go back and go, now you tell me what then you give me the offer now, So we go back and forth, and then he'll do this little thing where he'll be like, I'll say a price, and go, oh. Wow, okay, yeah, really? Okay, great. Like oh man, should have gone higher, like but he's definitely taken care of me in the past where like, all right, what do you want, what do you think about all this? And he'll give me a price, I'm like, yeah. Like, dang, yeah. I was way below you, so yeah. Yeah, that's what yeah. So it's all about getting a person about stuff you don't want to mess with.
This guy actually gave me extra from the agreed price when he seen how much I had. I just wanted it gone. He was surprised at how much stuff it was. Yeah, that's essentially that's what I did to unload my shed. I gave that guy a stupid price. Because, initially I put up my whole shed for $1,000. Well, then I did that 1 day sale, and I was already like 3/4 of the way there.
Right.
So that guy came over and he's like, well, I want to look through one more time. And I was like, dude, why don't you just buy all this? And he's like, kind of looking at me sideways. And I told him $350. he's like, what? I was like, yeah, take it, man.
Right?
I was gonna let it all go for $1,000. That'd be 150 more than that. So,
just take it.
Take it. I told him, I said, pass it on, bro. Pass it on to somebody else.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like,
I mean, all the stuff in that shed had been paid for a long time on all the buys that I had done over the years.
That's how I look at that. That's how I look at a lot of that stuff. It's like it's been there for a while,
Yeah, I don't. It's crazy how much your mentality changes too. Like you think about when you first started doing reselling, dude, trying to squeeze every dime out of every item you had, and I was like, now it's just like, no, there'll be more, there'll be more, there'll be more. Like
that's the thing, yeah. That's the thing. I can get a van load whatever I want, So it's like
people ain't getting rid of junk, man. That's around everywhere you can look at. Like everybody's got it.
Yeah.
One of them things.
So it's like, yeah. I'm blowing stuff out faster than I ever have. You know, like
Yeah. Well, when you change your mentality, like I said, and you're like, you know what, there's going to be more. So as long as I'm turning a good profit on it, I mean, not, like within reason, obviously, like if you got something that's super rare, then you're going to, may hold on to that a little bit longer. I mean, I let some stuff go that he messaged me and he's like, did you know this was in here? I was like, yeah, absolutely. He's like, so there's not much in the shed that I didn't know was in here.
yeah.
It's like, occasionally there's a surprise, but yeah, it's one of the things. Now it's worth more to get rid of it and open up space and freedom for some of the anxiety of the mess. Yeah, yeah. Because how many times, I don't know. I know me and Cernoch both have this same mentality anymore. Because how many times have we had the whole like, yeah, I'm gonna tackle this and get it straight, and then what happens? It never happens. Like it never.
Or it does happen, and then it reverts right back to it a month later.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. So then you're like, no, I'm gonna put a serious dent in this. Like it just maybe some squirrel skeletons in the shit. No, I mean, I didn't honestly. There was no animals in there or dead things, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of dead inventory that had been sitting there for a long time. I mean,
Yeah.
I probably had as much unlisted in there as I did listed, to be honest.
Well, that's the thing. When those guys came over to buy a bunch of stuff, they were looking at some of my boots and shoes that I haven't gotten to yet.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, how about this stuff right here? How about those? How about those? And it's like, you look at it and you're like, oh, hell, we're already doing it. Yeah, take them. Take those. Yeah. Anything in this? Anything? I basically told that dude anything in the living room except, I said, let me move some stuff to the dining room, and then anything in the living room you want, go for it. You know? And he made a big stack. And that was literally like probably $500 worth of, like I got $500 for all that stuff, you know? So it's like, it works out because it's like, well, when am I going to get to that? You know? I'll eventually may get to it, but right now, like, the guy's got money, cash in hand, you know? It's like, I'm not passing that up.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to be able to move it now. I mean, I get more joy out of moving it, and like in a situation like that for me too, just like I'm sure you are with these guys, dude. I wish them all the best. I want them to have success selling the stuff.
Go for it.
Because then next time I pick up the phone and say, "Hey, are you interested in?" Then what are they going to say? Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling them, like, dude, this is a piece right here, dude. Make sure you list this up high. I'm giving you a crazy deal on it. Like, I had this crazy, like, a North Face jacket, but it was like a different style North Face than you've ever seen. It was like wool on the front. It was like all wool. It was like a $250 jacket, you know, pre-owned. I said, I'm giving you this for like literally $50 to make $200 on this. You know, I'm like, if you can't, I said, because they spent $1,500 with me. I'm like, dude, if you can't break $5,000, like, you're doing something wrong on all this stuff.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Really? That's not what that is. Easy. Maybe it is. I haven't sourced for months. Dang, Ladonna. Yeah. Cool. I was wrong. Okay. I was wrong. Focus on moving a lot of glass before winter hits. Yeah. Nice just to reset. Take what you learned to get it better at. Not over. Dude, that's the thing, dude. That's the thing. Instead of, it's like this, and I don't know. You know, we've got people like vintage clothing people in the chat. You know, I know some of y'all dabble in it. The vintage shirts, finding them now, it's you're not coming across like unless you're digging in someone's house or you know somebody. I'm telling you, it's not popping at the thrifts like it was back in the day with vintage shirts. It's not. So that's why I've kind of moved on from that. Like I'll pick up some cool stuff every once in a while, but it's just it ain't there. It ain't there. Yeah. Yeah, no. I'm saying you can still come across things, but like not like, not like hitting a lick. You know, like hey, here's back in the day you'd come across 20 shirts and be like, oh yeah. Now you find one or two. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the thing is, the oversaturation of it. I mean, we saw it with what? Hats. We definitely saw it with that. You know, like I'm not saying I did it, but it's kind of funny that when we all got on the hat train, the value just went, you know. I don't know. It's maybe I'm just spitballing here. But I mean that like I said, I've kind of adjusted like what I'm doing. Good, got that. Yeah. I mean, like, dude, just find, like, finding hats. Find, like, I don't know. It seems like, well, and at my spot, it's more like during the summer they get inundated with like just post garage sale junk, big items and things like that. So maybe it was, but I've seen a downturn a lot. How's your Lego sales, Eric?
Legos?
I don't think he's got any, do you?
No. My Legos are sold. They're gone. Long gone now. Fourth,
Uh,
fifth. Check out the fifth.
we got a lot of these boots listed already on Depop right now. That's a good thing. Okay.
Yeah, some of them are super expensive in stores now. Lego sets are crazy.
Oh yeah. I saw a Lego set at Ross, okay, of all places. It was that anime One Piece. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's kind of popular now. $249 at Ross. I was like, what?
At Ross.
At Ross. Like, I'm not even gonna.
That's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, $249. Lego drop minifigs. You don't want to know the cost of the unbuilt. Oh man. Right? This is going pretty easy now. This is the easy list now. Go with it. Well, not when you do that. Dang it. I messed up that. Right here. Where did I see that at? It's because I didn't take a picture of it. Where are those? Oh, right here. I was like, what? Ugh. Oh, I haven't gotten all that drunk. That's some. That's some weird stuff. I didn't take a picture of this. Now my whole. Perfect. Alright, let's go back here. Bam. Bam. There we go. There we go. There we go. I already did it. Okay, cool. Sweet. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to go look at that story. But I really haven't paid attention to that story much, you know. We do women's boots. Yeah, we do women's boots. I'm going to change that to 7. I'm going to go 6 and a half. That was pretty good. Done. There's the listing. Ah! Too long? There we go. Look at all those listings! Yeah! Some views, that's good. Go find these. I gotta find these shoes. I just got a great offer on Poshmark for them. Where are they? Timberland Pro. Let me go. I'm not gonna do it right now because we're almost finished. But let me go look at my. I got those vacant.
I think we got another rainy day here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Drive train. Ooh, these are it. Oh, rows. Column number 7. They're in there. I'm selling them on Poshmark.
There you go.
What you got coming up this week?
I'm going to be working in the shed on the weekend. Hopefully Thursday, Friday there's no rain.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got men's group tonight, church on Wednesday, and that's pretty much it.
Right?
It's actually kind of a slower week for me this week. which is good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. We're listing this week. We're listing up until hopefully Thursday. See how the weather. My son said he's willing to help. So we'll see how far that can go. But sometimes he's motivated, sometimes he's not. So we'll see.
yeah.
So now we'll have to see with the weather. But if the weather is crappy, but there's still going to be people out there, it would be worth it if I have his help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that way, if you got to pack up and roll,
it's not all on me.
Yeah.
You know? So.
Yeah. No, I get you on that.
We're gonna see. So. But yeah, that's what I got going on. I got. If anybody's interested in boots, I got a whole bunch of boots going on eBay and Depop this week. So. They're getting on them. I know our chat, but that's something I'll post on Instagram because people are always asking about boots. So, and especially like the engineering boots I have, I've found like 4 pairs of them. I've had a lot of people ask me about those, so find something in that pile that's cool. Right? I know. Yeah. But now we'll be fine. We'll be fine. So,
there you go.
You got anything else, Eric?
That's it for me. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, we'll be next. Yeah. I'll have the stories of. We'll have Jimmy and Tim's story of 127 Ohio picking, and you'll have my selling story. And here's the thing too: if Cohen comes along, I can walk down and go hunt a little bit, maybe. So that's not a bad idea either.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But
that would be good for sure.
All right.
We'll talk to you, man.
We will see everyone later. Peace out, everybody. Y'all take care. We'll see y'all next week.